All right, Mr. Goldsmith. Ask anything.
Hold on. On July the 11th, or it wasn't the 11th, it was actually on the 6th. On July the 6th, 1966, almost 1 year after his arrival in New York, Srila Prabhupada was giving a class at 26 2nd Avenue. And after the class, he surprised everyone. Prabhupada.
All right, Mr. Goldsmith. Ask anything.
Well, Swamiji wanted some signers for an incorporation document for his new religious movement, the International Society of God's Consciousness.
No, not God consciousness, Krishna consciousness. God is a vague term. Krishna is specific.
Okay, Krishna's consciousness.
They are here. You can take the address.
I can take them now, yes.
Yes, you can. Billy, you can give your address.
Take the paper of bills over there. Sign up, Bill.
What am I signing here?
Don't that's you're on LSD. You don't have to worry about that. You're on LSD.
Sign it, man. I'll sign it. Here, dude.
Hey, Raphael, sign up. Come on, Raphael. There he is. That guy behind there. That's funny on your side. Come on, Raphael. Sign up. Where's your red hair wig? You're supposed to have your red hair wig on. Come on, sign up. Come on, Jimmy. There you go. Michael, sign up. Good. Yes. Then you say.
We shall call our society the International Society of Krishna Consciousness, the ISKCON. Any questions?
Not quite yet. Prabhupada is planning for the future to fulfill the mission of Lord Chaitanya and his predecessor gurus. The 7 purposes stated within ISKCON Articles of Incorporation, which Srila Prabhupada established then, reveal his thinking. They were similar to those given in the prospectus of the League of Devotees he formed in Jhansi in 1953. And these are what they are. You may know them. To systematically propagate spiritual knowledge to society at large. To propagate a consciousness of Krishna. To bring the members of society together with each other and nearer to Krishna. To teach and encourage the Sankirtan movement. To erect for the members and society at large a holy place of transcendental pastimes. To bring the members closer together for the purpose of teaching a simpler and more natural way of life, with a view towards achieving the aforementioned purposes, to publish and distribute periodicals, magazines, books and other writings. Srila Prabhupada Ki! The others can stay here. Prabhupada leads. We're in number 8. Wow.
Wow! An amazing letter has just come from Prabhupada. Prabhu's come! Listen!
Yeah.
You want to read the letter? Okay. Take it. The water tastes really good around here.
New York water.
Straight from the bathroom. Hey, listen to this, Thakur. This letter. Wow, it's far out. Prabhupada. Wow. Please accept my blessings. Whatever imperfections and discrepancies may exist, If you all agree to my directions and cooperate in the right spirit, then everything will turn out. But it will require everyone involved to be responsible and cooperate in executing and following the instructions of the spiritual master. Following in the footprints of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Trinad api sunichena turor eva sahishnuna. It's in Sanskrit, you know? Amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. Pretty good, wasn't it? One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw on the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respects to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. Haribol! We must always remember, Prabhupada said, we must always remember this verse and be as tolerant as the tree as we execute the Krishna consciousness movement. Without this mentality, we cannot be successful. Material nature means dissension and disagreement, especially in this Kali Yuga. But for this Krishna consciousness movement, its success will depend on agreement, even though there are varieties of engagements. In the material world there are varieties, but there is no agreement. In the spiritual world there are varieties, but there is agreement. That is the difference. If we keep Krishna in the center, then there will be agreement in variety. This is called unity in diversity. I'm therefore suggesting, Prabhupada said, I'm therefore suggesting that all our men meet in Mayapur every year during the birth anniversary of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, with all GBC and senior men present. We should discuss how to make unity in diversity. But if we fight on account of diversity, it is simply the material platform. Please try to maintain the philosophy of unity in diversity. That will make our movement successful. Remember the story of Aesop's fables of the father of many children with a bundle of sticks. When the father asked his children to break the bundle of sticks wrapped in a bag, none of them could do it. But when they removed the sticks from the bag and tried one by one, the sticks were easily broken. So this is the strength in unity. If we are bunched up, we can never be broken. But when divided, then we can become broken very easily. Nobody should think that I have got so great ability I can do. No! It is simply by cooperation we can do very big things. United we stand, divided we fall. So be strong in pushing on Krishna consciousness, and Krishna will help. He is the strongest. Still, we must be combined together. Sankirtan. Sankirtan means many men combined together chanting. That is Sankirtan. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission, combined together. I hope this meets you in good health. Your ever well-wisher, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai! Prabhupada Ki Jai!
Wow! Wow! Oh, Prabhupada is coming! He's almost here! He's about to arrive! Hit the roof! Sweep the floor!
Temple Commander! In the box! In the place! Find out clean! Come on, clean! Get downstairs to the basement! You get upstairs to the attic! Clean the attic! Clean the basement! Okay? You clean all the fences and hedges! Where's the Temple Commander? Okay, kitchen! Get in the kitchen! Clean it all up! Clean the forest! Okay? We're gonna get you going while they're here! Alright? And for those who don't know, that's what it was like, and Prabhupada would come. We had when Prabhupada came in 77, we had a couple of days' notice, and about 120 devotees at the manor, at least 100 were on Sankirtan. We were on a constant marathon from April through to December that year, non-stop book distribution. It wasn't we had to go on a marathon, we did because, Prabhupada. It was because, we thought that's the way to please Prabhupada. But that wasn't the only way to please Prabhupada, and Prabhupada taught us that. He came to the manor in 77, We had about 2 days' notice, and, the place was not kept very well, because we were just focusing on Sankirtan. So, there's a handful of us really had to, the first day into the Sankirtan devotees came, I had to clean the lake. Bhakti Chaitanya Maharaj Raghavir, he was in the lake up to his neck all day long trying to get the garbage out of the lake. And there's still garbage in the lake, when I was there a few weeks ago. Throwing it in is one offence. If you throw rubbish into the lake, there may be some children so what to do with them, but guests, we should never do things like that. But Prabhupada would look at all these things. We thought he was like as fit as a fiddle, he was going to come and walk around the grounds or something. So anyway, that was but that was how it was, and sometimes you had to paint the temple the night before. It was so bad state. And the paint would still be wet when Prabhupada came and clean everything, It's like last minute stuff. So that wasn't an exaggeration, it was pretty much like that sometimes. So Prabhupada is coming. We should always be in this mood that Prabhupada is coming at any moment. That's the secret. At every moment. He's actually here, but the mood of the Prabhupada is coming keeps us on his toes. So now Prabhupada is coming, and here he is. He's just about to arrive. Fire away. Sound? I might take a sound to get this together. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Mangalada. Might take a while to get the sound. Will the sound be immediate? Great.
He's a kind and gentle soul. His heart is never cold. So peaceful and poetic, with a message true and bold. He's never seeking praise, so silent and so brave. And his transcendental love is the magic in his ways. And when I see his love, I know I've got a long, long way to go. When will I taste the love that he is feeling inside? He's always meek and mild, with a warm and friendly smile. So simple in his living, singing all the while. He sings out Krishna's name, his glory and his fame, to serve his Lord and Master, in pleasure or in pain. And when I see his love, I know I've got a long, long way to go. When will I taste the love that he is feeling inside? love that he is feeling inside. You'll find no lust and greed in a heart that's pure and free. He's a lover of the Lord, and his life is ecstasy. He only dies to live, and living tries to give the happiness that's found in the sound of Krishna's name. And when I see his love, I know I've got a long, long way to go. And when I taste the love that he is feeling inside.
Srila Prabhupada and the devotees, please come in. Where are they? Haribol, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada has to sit down now. Don't want to order you, that's part of the drama. And all devotees can come in. In 1973, Srila Prabhupada was lecturing at Bhaktivedanta Manor in England. On the occasion, there is Vyasa Puja.
Nam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu expressed his desire that পৃথিবীতে আছে যত নবরাদি গ্রাম সর্বত্র প্রচার হইবে মোর নাম. He predicted that all over the world, as many towns and villages are there, everywhere my name will be known. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's name, which is now attempted now, this being actually. To execute this will of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said personally, Bharat Bhumite Manusya Janma Hoila Ja, Janma Sarthak Kari Karo Karo. He wanted that his name should be brought up all over the world, in every town, every village. And who would do it? That he asked, that anyone who has taken birth in Bharatvarsha, India, it is his duty, first of all, make himself perfect by understanding the philosophy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then broadcast it, distribute it. This is the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission. So, he simply said, but he was expecting that in later days his followers would do that. So that attempt was made by Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he deserved, and that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's message is to be accepted by East and West equally. And both the Indians and the Europeans, Americans, they should dance together in ecstasy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. That was his desire. Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He simply expressed his desire. When I shall see this happening, that both the Eastern and Western people, they are united on the basis of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's courage and dancing together in ecstasy. That was his ambition. This was ambition of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and this was the ambition of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur took up this affair, business, and he wanted, first of all. So, every student, any disciple, every disciple, especially those who are competent, he requested that you take up this mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and preach in the Western country. That was Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur first attempt. Before that, even the Acharyas, Rupanuga, Goswami, they left literature, but they did not attain to preach practically. And Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he was very, very anxious to preach this Chaitanya card in the Western countries. That is the Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's special contribution. What he desired, I am trying a little bit and you are all helping me. So I have to thank you more. You are actually representative of my Guru Maharaj. Because you are helping me in executing the order of my Guru Maharaj. Thank you very much.
Any questions?
The following
Srila Prabhupada, sometimes devotees leave ISKCON.
There is no question of leaving our society. One may think like that, but I cannot allow you to leave. That is my inspiration. Those who have left the society, I am always thinking of them. Especially for you, there is no question of leaving. Our movement exists to chant Hare Krishna. In this way, we can always be happy in any circumstance. Never leave the shelter of this movement. Never leave ISKCON.
Prabhupada, how can we please you the most?
By loving Krishna. By desiring to please me, you are pleasing me.
Srila Prabhupada, who will succeed you as a leader of the Krishna consciousness movement?
All of my disciples will take the legacy. If you want, you can also take it. Sacrifice everything. I, one, may soon pass away, but they are hundreds, and this movement will increase. It's not that I'll give an order, here is the next leader. Anyone who follows the previous leadership is a leader. I do not make any distinction between Indian and European. All my disciples are leaders, as much as they follow purely. If you want to follow, then you can also lead, but you don't want to follow. Leader means one who is a first-class disciple, evam parampara pratam, one who is perfectly following. Our instruction is Guru Mukha Padmavaki. Do you know this? Adana Kadhiya Maniasha. My only desire is to have my consciousness purified by the words emanating from the lotus mouth of my spiritual master. To become a leader is not very difficult, provided one is prepared to follow the instructions of the bona fide Guru. Hare Krishna. You can sit down here now, you don't have to go out, you can just stay with us. Although you may need to put your plancha tackle. Okay. We're almost there, don't worry. Upon his return from London in September 77, Prabhupada said, there is nothing new to be said. Whatever I had to say, I have already said in my books. Printing of spiritual books is our life force. Print more books. This material body is only bones. But go on printing. This is life. We are not concerned with bones and stones. Our concern is the living force. Aparayam mitastvanyam prakitim vidine param. The living force is sustaining these bones. In the material world, people are all simply protecting bones and flesh. They have no spiritual idea. In 1977 in Vrindavan, in a conversation with Tamal Krishna Maharaj, Prabhupada said, your love for me will be shown by how much you cooperate to keep this institution together after I am gone.